One of the most powerful secrets that Dr. Naram shared is that when you change your food, you change your future.
This book will help to understand what wisdom means and how we as humans can enter into the field of wisdom in a natural way, and I think it will change so many lives.
As you read, each chapter unlocks more and more barriers from your mind and opens up your heart more and more to what's possible in your life.
This is an example of just being limitless.
Claudia is a great example of this. I met her and Gary at the clinic when they came to Utah for a legendary seminar.
My husband and I went to a legendary event in Utah, and this is where all this magic started happening.
Claudia and Gary had their own crazy, amazing experience. I remember after they saw what happened for someone who I had helped, Gary came up to me and Claudia came up to me. And Claudia, she says, I think I'm meant to learn this. Can you please help me?
When I seen what he does, it opened up because I wanted to find my life purpose. I have a business and I love the business we have, but I wanted to do something with people. I love what he's doing and I want to learn, and I'm going to take his class.
And Gary says, can you please help me? I didn't mean to do it like Dr. Naram did, but I had to say come tomorrow because tomorrow is when the clinic was. So they came the next day and I realized the clinic was the next day. So I said, come tomorrow. They came the next day. Finally, it was at the very, very end of the seminar and they came on the last day of the clinic.
2 days later, I've been asking Dr. Clint if he could help us, and he did. And it was just the biggest miracle.
I took each of their pulse.
Dr. Clint did a pulse reading, and he told me that it was really hard for me to lose weight, which was true. That I didn't sleep well at night, which was true. And that I had a lot of youthfulness in me still. And he could help me with that.
And then I did the Marma treatment for Gary, in which his pain for 35 years, intense 10 out of 10 pain, mind-numbing pain, just melted away. In so many parts of his body, 60 to 100% gone. Walking differently, even his eyes were better.
Little did we know that he was gonna get a healing from Dr. Clint.
What did you see before as he was in pain versus now?
Oh wow, I mean, he's a different person. His eyes are bigger, he has a different vibration. The way he was walking, I had never seen him walk so good. I'm just very grateful and thankful, and he's all better. And his life changed tremendously, and mine did too.
And in that moment when Claudia saw the pain of her husband go away, she said to me, can you also do that for me?
After I seen Dr. Clint, I wanted him to do the Marma on me because I had pain.
And now in the secrets of Dr. Naram, he always says you want someone to ask multiple times before you help them to make sure it's really something that they have a burning desire for. Claudia, she had already asked me multiple times, but in that moment I just felt inspired to say to her, no, I want you to use this pain as a reminder to change your food, to change your lifestyle.
The last 4 months I've noticed that I have joint pain, and I would stand up and I would be hurting. I would have to walk really slow until I could just walk normal. I seen that in my mom, but I didn't think it was possible at my age. And when we went to Utah, it was colder and I was miserable. I told Gary, you know what, I really need to do something. I need to lose weight. I need to find a way because I don't like living like this.
And she did. She went home. Her and Gary started together eating the mung soup.
When I went to the event, several people were saying, like, really excited about the mung bean soup, that they had lost weight, that their pain had gone away, and I had never heard of the mung bean soup. As soon as we came back from Utah, I bought the mung beans. Since I was in Utah, I ordered them online. So I got them in, and Gary and I started, let's say, on Monday.
And I got this beautiful message from her 4 days after. She says this. She says, Dr. Clint, I am beyond happy. This is my 4th day on only mung bean soup and basmati rice, and guess what?
After 3 days, my joint pains went away. And that was a thing for me because I hadn't had you work on me, or I didn't have any pills, nothing. It was just the food. And that was so amazing. And then I started having all this mental clarity. But I noticed it on the 4th day when I woke up, that I could just get up and walk to the bathroom and I wasn't in pain. And then I sat down on my meditation chair And usually when I was getting up, I mean, after 45 minutes or an hour, felt like my legs were frozen and in pain. So I got up and I wasn't in pain. And I texted him, I said, hey, guess what? I said, I have no more pain. Who would have thought, just the moonbeams?
What Claudia did was without me doing any, I mean, I took her pulse, but other than that, I didn't touch her even. All I did was I just guided her in change your diet in this one way. And from that one change, her pain went away.
The best thing he could have done for me was to say to just I'll do your marma next time I see you. But for right now, just eat the mumbing, because that's going to take the inflammation away and you're not going to have pain. But the pain will remind you to eat the mumbing soup. And that was the biggest blessing. And I thank you, Dr. Clint, for doing that. Very lovingly, you said that, and it made the difference.
So what I love about these ancient secrets is it doesn't require you to meet me. It doesn't require you to know Dr. Naram. Actually, so much of what can happen is in your own hands. It just takes a little bit of aha moment for you to make a change that maybe you wouldn't have made otherwise. Because things like food is so habitual with us. But I want to acknowledge her, she did it. And from just doing that, she's proven to herself that she doesn't need someone outside of her to heal her. Like, that power is inside of her.
If he would have worked on me, I would have thought, oh, my pain went away because he helped me. And I wouldn't have been so conscious about my food, because when I came back home, I started doing the mung bean soup, and the third day into it, I cheated a little bit. And then I was like, no, if I'm gonna do this, I need to do it. I need to be all in. And I said, okay, so what else can I eat? So I had papaya. And then we went through Christmas, and Gary and I ate mung bean soup. We didn't have the Christmas dinner. And I'm down 10 pounds. No joint pain. I sleep better at night. And I'm just very thankful and grateful for Dr. Clint.
I invite you to read this book again and again and give it as a gift to whom you love the most. It can change your life forever. I love you. Namaskar.